Jai Gurudev, dear students. Children, today we will study about the exercise part of chapter number 8, Weather, Climate and Adaptations. In this chapter, we have studied about weather, climate and adaptations. So, exercise is also based on these all the things. Okay. So, children, some of the exercise given in between the chapter. First of all, it is written on the third page of this chapter, that is write true or false. So let's see one by one. First one is, a country always has the same weather every day. So children, you know that any country always has not the same weather every day. Okay, so it is false. A meteorologist can predict weather. You know children, meteorologists are the scientists who are studying or predicting about the weather conditions. So it is true. Minimum temperature is recorded early in the morning. You know children, early in the morning there is no sunlight, and that's why temperature is very low. So it is minimum temperature. It is true. Humidity is measured by rain gauge. Children, humidity is not measured by rain gauge. Humidity is measured by another instrument which is called hygrometer. Okay, so rain gauge is used to measure amount of rainfall. So this is false. Fifth is, Delhi is neither too hot in summer neither too cold in winter. So here children, in this statement, neither will not come twice, so it is a mistake. Delhi is neither too hot in summer nor, you do nor here, nor too cold in winter. Okay, so you know children, Delhi in the summer season it is too hot. Okay, and in winter it is too cold. So this is false statement. It is false. Okay, so this is about the true or false. So let's see the next exercise, which is given in the next on the next page in the form of fill in the blanks. The average weather pattern that occur over a long period at a place is known as the dash of that place. So you know that average weather pattern for a long period of time, that is called climate. Okay, so here you have to fill climate. And second is, the areas that receive less rainfalls has dry and hot climate. You know children, where there is a very less rainfall in any of the area, that climate of that place is always dry and hot. It is a climatic condition of desert area. You know, we have studied about this. So third one is, the sun has direct effect on the weather and dash conditions on the earth. So you know children, sun rays have a direct effect on weather and climatic conditions. of the earth. Okay, so let's see fourth one. As we move away from the equator towards the poles, the sun rays fall on the earth at a dash position. Children, as we move away from the equator towards the poles, then what happened? Sun rays fall on the earth surface in a slanting position. Okay, so that's why here you have to fill slanting. And fifth is, the length of the day is longer in regions near the equator due to the direct fall of sun rays. Children, near the equator region, always day has a longer length. Why? Because sun rays always fall on that area directly. Okay, so that's why days are longer there. So these are fill in the blanks which is given in between the chapter. So let's see next exercise which is given after the chapter. It is in the form of choose the correct options. So first is, the dash of the Thar desert is dry and hot. So children, in choose the correct answer, always 4 options they have given and you have to choose one from these. So correct option is climate, means Thar desert has hot and dry climate. Second is, name an element of weather. You know children, element of weather we have studied in this chapter. Temperature is also element of weather, wind is also element of weather, and rainfall is also considered as element of weather. So right option is D, because in D what is written? All A, B and C are true, means all the 3 options are correct answer. So which of the following affect the climate of a place? First is distance from the sea, means these all options which are given, they are asking about the what type of conditions affect the climate of a place. Okay, so distance from the sea, you know, and B is wind, C is distance from the mountains. You know children, these all the things we have studied, that these all the 3 options are correct. And D is the right option, because here is written all A and B and C are true. So next is fourth one is, when a place receives little rainfall and the temperature is high throughout the year, what kind of climate will it have? You know children, when there is a very little rainfall in any of the area throughout the year, then which kind of climate could be there? It is always hot and dry. Okay, so first option is correct option. Second, they have given wet and humid. This condition never happen when there is a very little rainfall, because this condition only can be there where there is a huge rainfall or large amount of rainfall. So humid and dry, it is also not correct, and hot and wet, it is also incorrect. So right option is hot, dry. Next is fifth one. which of the following adaptations help an animal inhabiting cold region? Children, options are here. First option is presence of blubber. B is sweating. C is streamlined body. And D is long ears. So children, in cold region animals, always there is a presence of blubber. What is blubber? I have explained you in this chapter that blubber is a layer of fats which is present below their skin. Okay, and this layer of blubber help those animals to keep their body warm. So that's why this is the main characteristic feature of those animals which are inhabiting cold regions. Okay, it is one of the adaptations which we have studied in this chapter. So these all are the exercises of this chapter. So children, you fill all the answers in your book only. Don't write anything from these exercises in your copy. Only you have to fill in the book and learn all these. Okay.